Welcome, guys, to a special show on Yoga for Health today. Today, with me, I have a beautiful guest, Dr.Soorya and dietitian Aparna Parmar. Dr.Soorya is an Ayurveda specialist and she's a yoga specialist with eMedicard's. And dietitian Aparna Parmar is a chief dietitian with eMedicard's. And she has done her MSc dietitian course and she's with us as an associate chief dietitian. So today, we're going to discuss in detail about yoga for health in context to type 2 diabetes. So how we can counter type 2 diabetes with yoga for health from eMedicard's. So before we jump into the discussion in detail, let us first introduce a small introduction will be given by Dr. Soorya by herself. And Dr. Soorya, kindly let the viewers know what is your background and how you're linked with eMedicard's. All yours.
Namaskaram, I am Dr. Soorya Sugunan. I am an Ayurvedic practitioner and I completed my BAMS Ayurveda education from Kottakkal Ayurveda College. And I have 6 years of clinical experience. And I am an yoga specialist at eMedicard's. I have done certification in yoga under the Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. So I would like to help people reversing their chronic issues with yoga and Ayurveda. So right in eMedicard's also, we are trying to incorporate the yoga and Ayurveda, also the diet and the multidisciplinary sciences to reverse their conditions like all the metabolic disorders and to balance their mind and body. So my my goal is to propagate the health to the globally and to incorporate the yoga, Ayurveda to the other contemporary sciences for a better health.
Fantastic. That's very interesting to know your vision and your how you're doing with eMedicard's. And dietitian Aparnaji, can you just little bit give your introduction about your qualifications and how you are linked with eMedicard's and what you're currently doing with eMedicard's and how you're helping patients of eMedicard's?
Thank you, sir. So I am Aparna. I am the associate chief dietitian of eMedicard's and I did my master's in food and nutrition from Lady Irwin College, Delhi University. I have almost 16 years of experience in nutrition, and currently in eMedicard's we are trying to help people uprooting the root cause of their diseases through meal plans and alternative medicine and yoga. So we are a holistic healthcare company and we are helping people to just change their disease condition with natural process. Thank you.
Fantastic. Great. It's wonderful to know Dr. Soorya and dietitian Aparna with eMedicard's. And my next question goes to Dr. Soorya. Dr. Soorya, let's go into our discussions of yoga. That's very interesting. That will be very interesting for our viewers. To start with, let's first understand how the yoga came into existence. What is the history of yoga?
Actually, yoga originated 5,000 years back in India. The yoga has roots in the Vedic times. It all originated from the Vedas. So later on, it transferred to many gurus and all, and then it is like gift to the world. Classically, it's considered to be Patanjali Maharshi is the father of yoga, the modern yoga. And also there are many other acharyas are also contributed to the yoga that we are doing nowadays. Basically, the yoga is a holistic way for our betterment of the life, even for the disease condition or for the non-disease people, for balancing their health. It's like yoga is for the union, means the balance of the mind, body and the spirit. The word yoga comes from the word yuj. Yuj means the combination or the union of the mind, body and the spirit. So as per the yoga perspective, the human body is considered as the mind, body and spirit, we know. And this balance will give wellness and the imbalance will give diseases. So the yoga is all about the holistic way for the betterment of one's life.
Fantastic. So you said that Yug is basically a combination, and which is actually combination of mind, body and spirit, right? And because of this, you're creating a opportunity for all these to basically through yoga to sync in a better manner and to get a holistic way of life, right? That's what we are trying to achieve through yoga. And what you said is it symbolizes the union of body, mind and soul. isn't it? Right? So that's what we are trying to achieve through yoga. Fantastic. So next question to you is, let's talk a little bit about how yoga and how yoga can help in reversing type 2 diabetes, what all the issues it can be tackled through yoga, especially in type 2 diabetes. So let's discuss a little bit more on this now.
Okay, so we know that type 2 diabetes, the root cause is insulin resistance. So it is related to the pancreas gland, we all know that. And in the yoga perspective, yoga is to balance all the chakras also. There are 6 chakras in our body, which are known as the energy sources or the energy channels. So while we talk about the diabetes, the Manipura chakra is related with the pancreas gland. So if there is a dysfunction in the Manipura chakra, it can create issues in the organs related to that chakra. So in yoga, we try to balance the blockages or the dysfunction in the Manipura chakra with the yoga poses, breathing techniques and the mudras, which helps to reverse the type 2 diabetes, and it will improve the insulin sensitivity, and also will the stress reductions will be there, and the weight management will be there, and also the lowering of the glucose level, improving the glucose metabolism are done through the yoga. That is essential for the management of the type 2 diabetes.
Fantastic. Very interesting to know that. That's very impressive. So basically with yoga, you're focusing on the root cause of the diabetes, right?
Yes.
Unlike what currently the whole protocol is on symptomatic cure, that is focusing on the high blood sugar levels. But with yoga, we are focusing on the root causes of the diabetic issues. The root cause of the type 2 diabetes is definitely insulin resistance. So with yoga, what you said is we are focusing on the insulin sensitivity, reduces the stress, improves the circulation, and basically promotes weight management. This is what we are trying to explain, right? We are trying to achieve that. Fantastic. That's impressive. So let's discuss a little bit about yoga in metabolic syndromes. So how that yoga can be utilized, how yoga can be beneficial in combating metabolic issues like hypertension, like diabetes, like obesity. So it all falls under metabolic issues. So let's discuss a little bit about that as well. So how we can achieve that, Dr. Soorya?
Okay. Actually, the metabolic syndrome is a vast area which contains a lot of chronic disorders, including the type 2 diabetes, heart disease, stroke, and dyslipidemia. So all these syndromes can be regulated through yoga by lowering the lipid levels and to improve the circulations, and then will manage the glucose metabolism. All these are done through yoga, and that's how we reduce the risk of metabolic syndrome. Actually, it is very beneficial in yoga. Is very beneficial in all the metabolic syndrome.
Wonderful, great. So there's so many types of mudras are there, right? And there's types of pranayams are there, then types of asanas are there. So basically the 3 things which are there consist of yoga, which I would like viewers to know. So where Dr. Soorya will actually explain us what is mudras, what is pranayams, and what is asanas. So mudras, what is mudras, Dr. Soorya? And just explain us a very small, brief description of what is mudra and how it usually is performed, and what is pranayams, what do you say that pranayam in basically in English word, and how we do that, and what is asanas. So just give a small description of these 3 topics linked to the yoga, please.
Actually, mudras are simply, it's like hand gestures we do in yoga. It is for balancing the energy. So there are certain, like our whole body is filled with energy, and the energy flow is there in the body. So if we do certain hand gestures, certain energy points will be connected, and that would be very helpful for the to correct the prana or the energy levels in the body. So in diabetes, we can advise few mudras like Surya Mudra or Apana Mudra. Surya Mudra, I can show it like, yeah.
Can we show it to me, doctor? How can we do Surya Mudra? So let's do two mudras, 2 of asanas and 2 of pranayams. So let's do some demonstration, and which will help. So what is this mudra you call it? What's the name of the mudra?
Surya Mudra.
Surya Mudra. Okay, Surya Mudra means, how can we translate that into English? Sun. Surya means sun. Mudra means sun.
Mudra means hand gestures.
Like a sun. Fantastic. So
how hand gestures basically done for the balancing of the energy. Like any hand gestures can't be considered as mudra The mudras are special hand gestures that has to be done for balancing the energy, which is specially told in Yoga Shastra.
Okay, so let's do this one, the Surya Mudra now.
Yes.
So how should I sit now? Can you just explain me? I'm here. You're all yours. Can you just explain me, please? How fantastic. So let me just go back here.
Okay.
So do like this or
Sit comfortably. You have to sit comfortably.
this?
Yeah. Keep your spine straight. You have to join ring finger to the root of your thumb. The tip of the ring finger to the root of your thumb. Both hands.
Okay.
Okay. Then you have to sit like this, very relaxed manner.
Okay.
Okay.
So am I doing correctly, doctor? Is it perfect now? My thumb is at the base of the ring finger.
Yes, it's correct.
Perfect. Right. So I do like this. And my palm should face open. It should be open. My palm should be open like this.
Yes, your palm should be open. Be
Okay.
free. Don't get too much of stress. Keep your spine straight. And if there is any discomfort, you can make yourself comfortable. And then slowly close your eyes. Bring your focus to your breath.
Keep breathing. Okay. So my
Yes.
focus should be on the breathing. Okay.
Yes.
Keep breathing.
Keep this mudra and bring your attention towards your breath. Slowly inhale
Okay.
and slowly exhale.
So inhale should be, inhale, then exhale.
Yes. And then
And while I'm
slowly
doing this inhaling and exhaling, doctor, do I have to press do I have to press this thumb?
No. You have to simply inhale and simply exhale.
Okay, just I
Very
put,
slowly.
there should not be any pressure here, right? There should not be any pressure. Just I keep my thumbs here on the base of the ring fingers, and then I just keep here and just close my eyes and inhale and exhale. Fantastic. So do I have to do it for this for how long?
Do it for 10 to 12 seconds.
Seconds
That
only.
is that is very minimal. It will vary according to the patient's conditions. But
Okay.
As a beginner, you can do 10 to 12 seconds.
12 seconds. Then slowly you have to increase that.
Yes, slowly we can. This mudra will stimulate the pancreas to
Okay.
produce more insulin.
Wonderful, great, fantastic.
Yes.
So this is what you're doing. Actually, you're pressing that.
Yes.
So
Yes.
when you press these fingers here on the base of the ring fingers, it is actually going and pancreas basically, right? Actually stimulating the pancreas. So when this pancreas gets stimulated, that's when the insulin gets released. And when the insulin gets released, that's how your body, your sugar levels come into normal naturally.
It will be done in type 2 diabetes with people having obesity.
Hey, wonderful,
It
wonderful.
can burn the fat. Actually, while doing yoga, the Surya Mudra, Surya is like a solar energy, you know that. It can burn the unnecessary fat in the body.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Mudra?
Mudra is the Apana Mudra. Apana Mudra, for that you have to the thumb, middle finger and ring finger in like this.
Yeah.
Touch together. Yes.
This is what
And
mudra? What mudra is this?
Mudra.
Mudra. Okay. So what happens with this? And you press this and keep it here. Then what?
Slowly you can close your eyes and then slowly inhale, exhale. Inhale slowly and exhale.
Exhale. So how this inhale and exhale should be? Like inhale should be of shorter duration and exhale should be for the longer duration? Something like that?
Exhalation should be little more longer and inhalation should be a shorter duration.
Okay.
And there are many breathing techniques in that actually. The ratios will change, but generally we can tell exhalation should be little more longer than the inhalation.
Okay. So that's what
And
we're
it
doing.
is to
Fine.
be done mindfully.
Mindfully. Right.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Apana
Apana
Mudra improves digestion and helps in detoxification.
Okay, Aparna helps in detoxification and digestion basically. Fantastic.
Okay, so it will helps to avoid the elimination of glucose from our body.
So it helps in eliminating the excessive glucose from our body.
Yes.
Fantastic, great, wonderful. So you have showed 2 mudras. So there are many mudras probably for diabetes, right? So we showed 2 of mudras. So these are mudras. Then let's discuss a little bit about pranayams. Okay,
Yes.
doctor? So what are
Yes.
pranayams? What are pranayams basically?
Pranayams are breathing techniques in yoga.
Okay.
Pranayams, there are a lot of different types of pranayam. Actually, the prana that we are taking inside can regulate our like whole body metabolism, and it helps to reduce the stress. And thereby, there is one cause of the diabetes is stress. So
Definitely.
the pranayama can definitely has an impact to reduce the stress, and also it can improve the metabolism also, because we are taking lot of oxygen inside, and it will help for the metabolism. Yes.
Fantastic. So can we just demonstrate just one or two special pranayams for diabetes?
I can do one is Kapalabhati.
Okay.
Kapalabhati is like forceful exhalation. We'll do the forceful
Yes,
exhalation.
Yes, I think I do Kapal Bharti on daily basis. You have to just check, doctor, whether I'm doing
Yes.
correctly or not. Let me just do it now.
Okay.
Kapal Bharti. Okay, so what I do is I put both the feet like this, approximate like this, and hold like this. Okay, and my focus in my tummy now, right?
Yes.
So what I do is I start exhaling basically.
Yes.
Very forceful exhalations. Okay, forceful exhalation is what I do.
Yes.
So I did at least 8-10 times, and then I do like this. Then I do the one set is over. Then the second set again. Then again I do like this. So is it?
Okay.
Hope I'm doing correctly, right, doctor?
You are doing it correctly, but I think for Kapalabhati we can do it simply sitting. Also, we can do it like how we were done before. We can do it in that posture also. That is also fine for Kapalabhati.
Okay, you can do like that also. Or just simply just fold your like this and just sit comfortably and just you have to forceful exhalations, right? Just forceful exhalations. This has to just go from inside, yeah.
Yes. And it will help to release the stress in the body, your mental stress. If you feel like your head is you are very anxious or depressed, you can do this Kapalabhati to let out your stress and your emotions.
Fantastic. How it is affecting the diabetes? Can you just tell me a little bit on how it will help people with diabetes? Stress, actually, you said, because stress is linked with diabetes. That's it. Because it helps in removing stress, body stress, mental. So it cleans basically mental fog. It helps in that, cleaning the mental fog, stress. Then I think because there's a pressure there which is happening here. Okay, because of the pressure which is happening, I think that's giving some kind of a exercise or creating some kind of a rhythmic pressure there on our organs, the abdominal organs, and because of that pancreas gets stimulated, and because of that I think insulin is getting released from there. Correct?
Yes, correct. Actually, there is also a connection between the gut microbiome, gut and the brain health. So the gut and brain is connected through the vagus nerve, and while doing all these Kapalabhati, it can stimulate this vagus nerve, and then it can help to relieve the stress out. Okay,
wonderful. So it is doing a lot of things. It has physical effects there. It has neurological effects there, and it is helping in removing the stress and all that air which is there. You can create opportunities for infections. So you're eliminating all these things just with one beautiful Kapalabhati exercise. Wonderful yoga. That's beautiful. Yeah. I really appreciate that. I've been doing this since almost years now, and I really feel really good with this kind of yogas on daily basis. Fantastic. So what's the next for you, doctor?
Next is we can do Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama, or simply we'll say Anulom Vilom. Nadi Shuddhi. Yeah, Nadi Shuddhi means purification. Nadi means the energy channel. So this will clear our energy, means purify our energy channels. There are basically two nadis in our body. One is Ida and another is Pingala. So this Anulom Vilom technique of pranayama will purify the nadis. So I'll show you how to do. This is the mudra that we have to do for this is Nasika mudra.
Okay.
You have to index finger and the middle finger has to be placed inside.
Yeah.
And then you have to sit straight, keep your spine straight, and then Yes, and then close your right nostril with the thumb.
Okay.
And then slowly inhale through the left nostril. And then close the left nostril with the ring finger. And slowly open through the right nostril and then exhale completely and slowly. Then you have to inhale through the right nostril. And then close the right nostril after that with the thumb. And slowly exhale through the left. So this is the one cycle of Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama or the Anulom Vilom technique. This is how we have to do it. Like inhalation, exhalation, and then inhale, exhale. That's how we'll do it. Very slowly.
Okay, fantastic. So this is Nadi Shodhana?
Nadi
Pranayam.
Shuddhi Pranayama. Yeah.
Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam. Fantastic, wonderful, great. So I've been doing this as well. I've been doing this. I think I do like this, like from one nostril, close it and exhale from the other nostril. Then inhale from the same nostril.
You have to.
Then exhale from here. So I do this at least 8-10 times like this. Then I use my left hand. Then I do from the left hand. Correct? Or just one hand is enough.
You can do the right hand.
Just right hand is enough. So we can just do at least 8-10 like this in each set. So how many? Yeah. So how many sets? How many you have to do in every set?
We have to do it at least 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes a day. For a better
result. Fantastic, great, wonderful. So how it is affecting diabetes, people with diabetes, how it is actually helping people? One is stress, you said, helps in the removing the stress, right?
Yes.
What is other things, what we'll get from here? Benefits?
Yes, it's like all the pranayams, it will improve the metabolism, overall metabolism, and reduce the stress in the body, and then how improve the gut microbiome and improve the immunity, thereby immunity and insulin sensitivity. The major part is it will improve the insulin sensitivity.
Wonderful, great. So we had a discussion on 2 topics. One is mudra and pranayams. So now is the third one, doctor. Third one?
One is yoga, with the yoga asanas.
Asanas, yoga asanas. So let's show us there. How many asanas are there for diabetes, doctor? Usually when you do these sessions for our eMedicard's patients, so how many asanas are there for diabetes? You usually show them, and we're gonna just demonstrate 2 here.
Yes, there are many yoga asanas for diabetes. I'll show you how to do it. And actually really helpful for improving their mind, means their dopamine level also. Like while doing a physical activity, it will really help to improve their mood.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What show us some poses, doctor? Let's see 1-2 poses, like 1-2 poses for yoga.
I'll do one thing, like you have to sit on your heels.
Okay.
We'll do the Mandukasana. For that you have to sit on your heels. Yes. Keep your spine straight.
Yep.
And then close your fist.
Close your?
Yes. And fist and place it over the navel region. Yes.
Okay.
And slowly bend down.
Okay.
Slowly bend down. Down and try to touch your forehead to the ground.
Okay.
Slowly go back. Okay, slowly go back.
That's it.
Yes.
Perfect. So what is this asana called as, doctor?
This is Mandukasana or frog pose.
Asana. Okay, frog pose.
Mandukasana or frog, F-R-O-G, frog pose.
Frog pose. Fantastic. So Mandukasana, how it is affecting diabetes patients? How it will help diabetes?
It will improve the digestion, and also it will stimulate the pancreas, and will also it will reduce like adipose fat in the body. The adipose fat is one of the major cause of the type 2 diabetes or the symptom of the type 2 diabetes.
Yes,
So by
yes,
doing
yeah,
the Madhukasana, all these will come down.
yes, adipose fat also, then visceral fat also. I think it's helping in the visceral fat also, which is there. When you're pressing there, I think it's helping
No,
the visceral fat.
yes,
Fantastic.
for visceral fat, yeah, fat.
Fantastic. So fantastic. This is a very good, interesting pose. What's the other pose we like to want viewers to know for diabetes?
Yes. Now I'll do the Dhanurasana or the bow pose. Bow, B-O-W. Bow pose.
Okay. Okay.
So
Can you explain that?
You have to lie down.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Lie down and slowly.
Yeah.
And you have to raise your legs.
Both the legs.
Both the legs, and you have to slightly hold the legs together.
Yeah.
And then raise like a bow.
Okay. Is it okay?
Wait,
Is it okay? This pose, doctor?
this pose is right, but you have to raise your leg little more.
Okay. Here.
As much as you can, please raise little. Yes, correct.
Okay. Fantastic.
Slowly release your legs and then. Okay.
Fantastic. This is such a feel. I could feel so fresh. I'm feeling so good with this. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So how does it affect, doctor, this pose? How does it affect diabetes, patients with diabetes?
Yes. This pose will reduce the visceral fat basically.
Yes.
And also it will reduce the like glucose levels in the blood.
Fantastic, great, wonderful, great, fantastic. So I think we had a very good discussion with us. We had very good discussion today. We spoke about yoga, the existence of yoga. Then we spoke about how yoga can help patients with diabetes and how yoga can help patients with metabolic syndrome, right? Then we had a very nice demonstration of a couple of poses here. I would like to include Dr. Aparna now in our discussion. Aparnaji, so you have been creating a lot of documents and a lot of meal plans for people, especially during these times of fastings, and we put a lot of people on intermittent fasting as well, right? And you suggest them, you time them with the food and the yoga. So what is the significance of timing the yoga with the food and with the meals what you take on a regular basis?
So on a regular basis, if you are doing yoga, so the best time is from sunrise till 10 o'clock. So it gives you energy. And apart from that, as yoga is also a physical activity, so we should take care that how much is the gap between the food and the yoga. So let's say if you are doing yoga, so if we should keep almost 2 to 3 hours of gap if we are having a heavy meal. So the gap between heavy meal and yoga should be 2 to 3 hours. But if we had a very light meal, so 30 minutes to 60 minutes gap is good. And let's say we did yoga and then we want to eat, so we should always keep a 20 to 30 minutes of gap. And let's say if we are fasting, so if we are doing 24-hour fasting, then yoga will depend upon your body condition. If you are feeling a bit weak or dizzy, then we should just give ourselves rest. Otherwise, we can do gentle yoga like breathing exercises and all to improve the metabolism and the air circulation inside the body. And let's say if you are doing intermittent fasting of 16 hours of fasting and 8 hours of eating, then we can do this yoga during the fasting hours, so we can extract the best benefit of yoga. So again, it depends upon the person to person. As the person is feeling their strength level, it could depend upon that. It is always customized upon the client or the person. It is not a generalized thing which we can tell. And they should always consult a yoga expert before doing yoga.
Great. So fantastic. It was a great talking to you guys about yoga. Before we say bye to our viewers, I would like to just understand a little bit about when somebody comes to our platform, and what are the steps usually we take, and what are the assessments we do, why we do that, and what are the next steps we take to bring them on the fold of yoga for health. So what are the steps we usually take? Who's going to talk? I think Dr. Soorya, this is the right thing for you to answer, I think. So what you do when somebody comes to you for as a member, when we refer some clients to you as a part of our team. So what's the first step you take, and how you take this, how you make their journey so interesting?
So first, we'll do the yoga assessment. That is the key part of the yoga. And for the yoga assessment, we take a detailed case history of the client. So if they are, what are their medical conditions, what are the results, the goals they want to achieve after doing yoga. And somebody needs to reduce their body weight, somebody needs to reduce their blood cholesterol levels, or the BP, or the sugar levels. So we'll customize based on that. And some people need to reduce their anxiety and the depression levels, so we'll work on that. So all this part is done in the yoga assessment. So, and we'll consider the age, the profession, if there is any continuous stress they are having. So at what pace they can do yoga, like mild, moderate, or severe, at what pace, the intensity they can go through yoga. All these are assessed very properly, and according to that, we'll create a yoga package for person to person. It is not like for a generalized thing. We'll customize it for the person only, and then we'll give yoga for them with a live training. So if there is any corrections, we'll correct it immediately, and we'll take care of that entire, and we'll give the continuous monitoring and to check if it is improving or not, like how it goes in eMedicard's.
Great. So it was fantastic to know so much about yoga today, Dr. Dr. Soorya. Thank you for coming and explaining us about the yoga, how the yoga can help people with diabetes and people with metabolic syndrome. And thank you for showing some of the poses, asanas and mudras to us. And I think this is very, very fruitful information what you have given it to us. And I would like to thank Dietitian Aparnaji also for being kind to be part of this show and help us understand the correlation between the food intake and the gap between the yoga, doing some yoga sessions. So thank you so much, guys, for attending this Yoga for Health thing. And people who are watching this show, we appreciate them if they are looking forward to go for a yoga. I think yoga is a wonderful thing. It helps in improving holistic health. It helps to basically combat a lot of ailments, and this is very ancient and approved science. And this is, to be very frank, it is not linked to any religion. It is linked to Vedic culture of India, and this has been there since Vedic times. And we have been doing this regularly. And I think I'm one of the biggest fans of yoga here. I think more than three of you guys, I think I can say I'm doing yoga since almost 15 years now, continuously. And I have been doing this Kapalbharati, I've been doing Surya Namaskars on regular basis. I think this has tremendously helped me, especially I was not that regular till I got the heart attack. After my heart attack, when I was found with high lipids and all that, metabolic, because of one of the metabolic issues, stress was going to stress as well. And when I started focusing more on the natural ways to combat my ailments, I think it helped me a lot to combat a lot of my issues, which today I'm feeling very energetic, and today I feel very, very fantastic after doing this yoga. So I've been able to continuously do this yogas on a regular basis. And thank you so much, guys, for being part of the show. And hopefully we will try to bring more such information and more such interesting yoga for health classes for our viewers. Thank you for watching us, and thank you everyone for taking your time and listening to our show. And we appreciate if you can just forward this this video to your family and friends. And whoever interested to take online yoga classes, they are free to come and take some free. We are offering free sessions, 1-2 sessions for you to just understand how yoga is done, and how we can support you, and how is yoga can be beneficially implemented in life towards your holistic health journey. Thank you for watching us.